Top 3 Strategies for Sustainable Business Growth. Companies have been obsessed with growth hacking recently, but forcing growth like that is likely to cause more harm than good. Businesses should instead be looking at ways to achieve sustainable, long-term development. Performing this type of growth requires the right combination of elements and strategy, together with foresight. However, sustainable growth doesn't have to take a long time to happen. Instead, some factors have an almost immediate impact on the company's growth. Once growth is achieved, attaining and maintaining a sustainable growth rate is the next major challenge facing any business owner. Value creation demands must be balanced against the supply of finite resources deployed in creation processes. Therefore, sustainable business growth is the maximum growth rate achievable via the utilization of existing cash flow without increases in leverage or debt. First strategy: gain credibility by providing an excellent customer experience. Customer experience is your customer's perception of their experience with your business or brand. A good customer experience means that the individual's experience during all points of contact matches the individual's expectations. Customer expectations are higher than ever. Even if you think your brand and customer experience is one thing, if the customer perceives it as something different, that is what the actual customer experience is. Managing that perception should be a top priority of business managers. The most fundamental challenge you will face is delivering consistently the brand promises you have made to customers. Developing a remarkable customer experience is a continuous effort. A customer who is satisfied with a business interaction is 4 times more likely to do future business. Conversely, 1 in 3 customers will leave a brand they love after just one bad experience. You could use customer experience as a sales tool and an added value differentiation. But, understand, how will you prove that your company can deliver a great customer experience? Using a genuine and authentic approach is a powerful tool, and it's imperative if you look for new business opportunities. Ask great dynamic questions that challenge the prospect, show them you know your stuff. Always listen to your audience and check the language you will use, only positive, engaging words. Leave your customer with an action, proposal, further information, even a sale. After a meeting, send your customers something immediately to remind them of you. A business cannot exist without its customers, and this is why companies are focusing on how to win new business and, perhaps more importantly, retain existing customers. If you want your customers to stay loyal, you have to invest in their experience. Customers become loyal because they are emotionally attached, and they remember how they feel when they interact with you and your company. Second strategy: review your data analytics strategy and achieve a smart business. Data analytics is the process of analyzing raw data to find trends and answer questions. The definition of data analytics captures the broad scope of the field. However, it includes many techniques with many different goals. Data analysts exist at the intersection of information technology, statistics, and business. They combine these fields in order to help businesses and organizations succeed. The primary goal of a data analyst is to increase efficiency and improve performance by discovering patterns in data. The data analytics process has some components that can help various initiatives. By combining these components, a successful data analytics initiative will provide a clear picture of where you are, where you have been, and where you should go. Data is a collection of facts that can take many forms, including numbers, pictures, words, videos, observations, and more. We use and generate data on a daily basis, such as when we stream a show or song or post on social media. The collection, transformation, and organization of these facts to draw conclusions, make predictions, and drive informed decision-making are known as data analytics. Data analysts prepare, process, and analyze data to aid in decision-making. They create visualizations to share their findings with stakeholders and make data-driven recommendations. Companies must constantly modify their products, services, tools, and business strategies to meet consumer preferences and demand and respond to emerging trends. As a result, data analyst positions are in high demand and well compensated. Generally, the data analytics process begins with descriptive analytics. This is the process of describing historical trends in data. Descriptive analytics aims to answer the question, what happened? This often involves measuring traditional indicators such as return on investment, ROI. The indicators used will be different for each industry. Descriptive analytics does not make predictions or directly inform decisions. Instead, it focuses on summarizing data in a meaningful and descriptive way. The following essential part of data analytics is advanced analytics. This part of data science takes advantage of advanced tools to extract data, make predictions, and discover trends. These tools include classical statistics as well as machine learning. This information provides new insight from data. In addition, advanced analytics addresses what-if questions. The collection of big data sets is instrumental in enabling these techniques. Big data analytics allows businesses to draw meaningful conclusions from complex and varied data sources, which has been made possible by advances in parallel processing and cheap computational power. Third strategy, realize if your employees don't care anymore and need motivation. Your company wants to hire the most amazing people. The right person is most often described as dedicated, loyal, clever, trustworthy, and outgoing. These are essential characteristics that you can usually find in an organization's most committed and satisfied employees. These employees' sense of motivation and their level of engagement will have a direct and positive impact on their productivity. But what happens when key people lose motivation and their drive to perform above and beyond expectations? Some signs that your workers have lost their motivated feeling are: you notice a change in employee punctuality and reliability. For example, taking extended lunches and frequent breaks, leaving work abruptly, and not paying close attention to the work they are doing could be indicative of unhappy and disengaged staff. Your department or workgroup experiences increased absenteeism, sick days, medical leaves, and short-term disability. All of these could be a sign that your employees are struggling with unfavorable work-related circumstances beyond their control. In addition, chronic unhappiness can lead to feelings of sadness and depression, which can trigger sleep disorders and an inability to cope with the stress they feel in their daily lives. As you can imagine, these symptoms can take a real problem on job satisfaction and commitment. Suppose the number of complaints among your employees is increasing. Your staff is expressing increased dissatisfaction about their fellow workers, their performance, perceived favoritism toward others, or how company policies are implemented fairly. In that case, this will eventually undermine teamwork, productivity, and morale. An increase in customer complaints can also signal a problem with customer-facing employees. Employees who resent their work will express their discontent through their relationships with customers. When employees no longer care, they will not be willing to fulfill or exceed customer service expectations. As a result, there may be more product returns, diminished quality control, increased defects, and processing errors that will directly impact sales and customer attitudes towards your business. Your top performers start resigning unexpectedly. Even if their own performance has not been impacted, they may not want to be a part of a declining company with an overall negative work ethic, increasing negative attitudes, and diminishing productivity. An absence of synergy among your employees is also a good indication that team spirit is missing. Employees who do not connect with one another, say good morning, and choose not to participate in departmental activities or functions may be struggling. Employees who express no enthusiasm for their duties also give you clues that something is wrong. No one is having any fun anymore. Maybe more often than you are willing to admit, your workplace feels tense and uptight. It may be because people feel disconnected from their work and the people they work with. You will likely feel mistrust when coworkers do not ask each other questions, offer their opinions, or freely exchange ideas. However, Something is incredibly wrong when employees are unwilling to express ideas or commit themselves to taking risks and accepting new challenges. Watch for visual clues that something is amiss, such as excessive gossiping, griping, and grumbling. Frowning faces are not the signs of a happy group of employees.